At our assignment desk today, it has been a flood all day long of phone calls about damage in from the wind.
Sure. Our Paula Tutman told us at 4 o'clock she's been all over town today. Paula, it sure is a mess. You've seen a lot today.
Yeah, it really has been a mess, you guys, because we would hear that there was a tree down on one building and we'd be stopped 3 or 4 times just getting to that one location with other trees down. We also saw an awning on someone's house. I mean, really dangerous conditions. I did just get updated numbers from DTE. Numbers are going up, guys, not going down. We're at 500,000 people without power, and it's just been going up ever since this morning. At 10 a.m., there were about 30,000 power outages. Moments later, 70,000. By noon, 170,000 people throughout the metro area had no power, and barely an hour later, the number had climbed to 230,000. And the real winds had barely even gotten going.
We've been expecting this weather and predicting that this weather was coming over the last couple of days, so we've had our crews alerted and on standby and ready to go, and that's why we're already able to dispatch a good number of the outages.
Cleanup at Hillview and Sorrento. One of the first gusts of the windstorm brought down a tree onto Susie Stewart's house and power lines with it.
I jumped up and I heard my sister hollering, and I ran in her bedroom. The whole tree sitting and everything had fell down on her.
But the guys brought in to clean up the tree were working in the wind, and let's face it, the same gusts that took that tree down created issues for them too. Start with the tree fell back onto the power line as they were trying to cut it down. And then while on the roof cleaning up debris, you guessed it, a wind gust almost took one of the workers over. Is it the very definition of dichotomy or irony? Jameer Yeager does yard cleanup with his company Year-Around Landscaping and was getting calls early today.
I told him I'd stop by and take a look at it, probably not today because I don't want to be out here working in these conditions. It seems to be a little unsafe.
Not only was it too dangerous for his crew, but a tree took out one of his work trucks.
But it's still a pain, yes, because we still have to get it fixed. So it's money that has to be spent.
So I just want you to take a look at this video. 2 guys, 2 neighbors talking, just chatting. And believe it or not, that's very dangerous this evening. DTE and other officials talk to first responders. They don't even want you out right now because the issue is not just that the wind can push you around, and it can, but flying debris. It can become projectiles, and it's just not safe, particularly in a neighborhood like this where you have a lot of old and dying trees. Now, DTE workers, they are on 16-hour shifts. They are ready for this. They're prepared for this. They're out there. They're not able to necessarily give you a time when your power will be back or your neighbor's power will be back on because it's rotating. It's a constantly changing scene for them, but they are on it. They don't want you to touch down power lines. Please give them a call and be safe. This wind is really serious, guys.
Yeah.